Hey, how's it going? It's Jocelyn, and I started the Meliora Mentor podcast. Meliora means better in Latin, and I want to help you find better through changing your thoughts. I offer coaching where I can help you with your thoughts. I can help you to find better motherhood, better pregnancy, and weight loss. And I want to help you because changing my thoughts has greatly made a difference in all of those areas in my life, and I want to help you. So maybe put it on your radar to get some individualized coaching for me in January. My coaching looks a little bit different. It is 10 minutes at a time over 5 weeks. I give you my notes from each session, and it holds you accountable to follow through and do the small and simple things that I challenge you to work through. So if that interests you, find my email at the show notes, at melioramentor@gmail.com, and let me know you're interested. Hi, I am Jocelyn, the host of the Meliora Mentor podcast. Meliora means better in Latin. I encourage better thoughts for a better you and a better life through taking small steps in thought or action to reach your goal. I help individuals with an inner desire who are having a difficult time making progress to fulfill their goals, to find the small, doable steps without making drastic changes to their everyday lives. And I can help you. Thanks for joining me. Hey, so it's Jocelyn here, and today is actually, the day that this podcast comes out, it will actually be Christmas Eve. And I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope that this year, through listening to my podcast, through implementing the things I've taught, or whatever else you've done, maybe it's books you've read, coaching you've had, but that you have been able to find better. You've been able to find Meliora through trying to be a better person, through trying to be the person that you desire to be. And I hope you've been able to find some of that. And if not, it's okay. We're going to keep trying and we're going to keep moving forward. We all fail and we all have hard times where we just don't feel like we're good enough. We don't think we can do any of it because we're not good enough. We're not motivated enough. We're not beautiful enough. We're not skinny enough. What have you. All those negative thoughts that tend to bombard us and fill our minds with all the reasons that we are not good enough. But I want to challenge you to keep going, keep trying, and don't give up. It's like a highway. Sometimes on that highway we take pit stops, but we're still trying to get to our destination. So after the pit stop, after feeling some negative emotion, we're going to jump back on the highway to try and become the mother, the wife, the neighbor, and the friend, and the person that we deeply desire to be. Today I'm going to talk about comparison. I know there probably are a lot of other Christmassy ideas that I could talk about, but I feel like if we are drowning in comparison, if we are sitting on our phones the whole Christmas break and comparing ourselves to everybody's Christmas photos, what they bought their kids and what we didn't buy our kids, and what they were able to afford to do and what we were not able to afford to do, then we're going to sit in comparison. Or at least that tends to happen as you do that. Or at least it was something that happened to me. So this Christmas, which is tomorrow, I want you to not get on social media at all. Don't get on social media at all on Christmas. In fact, I would encourage you to do it for the whole Christmas break. Just stay away from that toxic comparison. Stay away. And be you. Be present for your family. But if you can't do the whole week, at least try Christmas Day. Just staying off of social media helps me so much in not comparing myself to others. Now, I frequently post videos. I frequently post little positive videos to encourage positive thoughts. But I try really hard not to scroll. But sometimes I still end up scrolling a little bit. But I said but like 7 times in that last sentence. Sorry. I notice that when I am scrolling that I start comparing and I look at them and all their nice stuff and then I start thinking, wow, we're not going to have that much. Wow. Am I doing my kids a disservice for not being that prepared? And my thoughts go to all these reasons why I'm not really a good mom at Christmas, and how we're not going to have enough, and how everyone else seems to have it better and happier. And so I get in this spiral, this negative spiral. And as you start to get in these negative spirals of comparison, then you kind of start to feel worthless. You just kind of feel not good enough. And then you don't show up as your best person. You don't show up like you want to have fun with your kids. You don't show up like you want to feel the true meaning of Christmas, the true joy and happiness of Christmas. You show up as if you're not good enough, and you don't want to do anything because you don't feel good enough. And that is not who our families need. Our families need us to be mothers who are strong and who want to enjoy these wholesome recreational activities with them, who want to participate in Christmas and the excitement and the joy, the sledding and the other things that you do to make Christmas fun, and not sit on the phone. They want their mom to jump in and do the puzzle with them and put the phone aside. They want to have conversations and play games, connect, and be with you. Your family wants to be with you. And one way to be fully present is to let go of that social media. Let go of those comparisons and let go of the things that are holding you back and making you feel less than what you are. Because Mama, you are amazing. You are doing incredible things in your family. You are a light, and they need your light, and they need you to be there for them. They need you to shine that bright light and to get rid of the comparison that is dragging you down this Christmas. So if you're going to be around a lot of family, and there might be opportunities to trade stories, do your best to not compare your story with their story. We just had a conversation with our kids about this the other day. I don't remember exactly what they were comparing about, but they were comparing about something, saying, hey, did I do that better than my sibling? And I was like, we took the moment to teach them, like, you should not compare yourself to others. It is best to only compare yourself with your benchmarks, especially where all my kids are all different ages. Well, and even if they weren't different ages, you still should compare yourself with yourself and your situation and not with others. So this will be a quick episode, but I want you to try and implement this during Christmas break and during these holidays. Get off of social media, especially if you find yourself comparing. Just turn it off, delete the app, exit out of it, and the next thing is to be present. Don't compare yourself to others' highs and your lows. Compare yourself only to you and your progress. I want you to have a happy Christmas, and I want it to be better for you. I want it to be a Meliora-filled Christmas. So I hope this helps. I hope this helps for Christmas break and for all those family gatherings. Keep up the good work. You're doing amazing. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Meliora Mentor podcast, for listening, for sharing, and for most of all, applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you and a better life through taking small steps in thought or action to reach your goal. If you are one of those individuals who have an inner desire but are having a difficult time making progress in your goals, I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.